Hi everyone, welcome to our lesson, grade 7 maths. All right, so what are we learning today? Today, multiples and rounding to 5, 10, and 100 and 1,000. Grade 7 mathematics, let's start. So, the numbers that you get when you count in fives are called multiples. So multiples of 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Just carry on like that. So numbers that you get when you count in fives are called multiples of 5. All right, so we know that now. Let's continue. And then a number that is multiple of 5 and also multiple of 6 is called common multiple. Common multiple of 5 and 6. Examples here, 30. 30 can divide by 5 and then you're getting 6. And 30 divided by 5, you're getting 5. 60 divided by 5, you're getting 12. And then 60 divided by 6, you're getting 10. You can get different number, it's fine, but you can just divide by 5 and 6, common multiples. So, just please go to video link, and then try our questions first. And then you can come and you can see all solutions, all answers here. Please go and try our questions first. But this kind of things, these notes, please write on your exam pad or your notebook. Please take your notes. Very important. First one, as you see, the number that you get when you count in fives are called multiples of 5 or any other number. For now, 5, maybe you can say 6, 7. You can just take your note. And then when you come to this one common multiple, also you can write it down. And question 1. So write 10,000 as a product of 10 and one other number. Product and other things we are going to learn with you with another video. You can go to that video. I will just leave link for that also. Product of 10 and other number. So how we are going to get answer for this question? First of all, they said product of 10 and another number. So we know already 10. So 10,000 divided by 10, what you are getting? 1,000, right? So you can write 10 times 1,000, 10 times 1,000, you are getting 10,000. So you can write 10,000 with 10 times 1,000. What they said, write 10,000 as a product of 10 and one other number. Other number is 1,000. Just like that, you can write it down. So let's see what's next. Another question. Write 10,000 as a product of 100 and one other number. So how can we get answer for this? So 10,000 divided by 100. So we can have a solution. You can write 10,000 divided by 100. 10,000 divided by 100. For this kind of questions, what was our easy way? Just cancel zeros. So we have 2 zeros, 2 cancel, 2 zeros cancel. What's left? 1 and 2 0 left. So you can write 100. So we can write 10,000 like this. 10,000 equals 100 times 100. What they ask you, write 10,000 is a product of 100 and one other number also 100, because we have 10,000. So 100 times 100, you are getting 10,000. All right, so let's continue with next question. Question 3 is coming now. Write 100,000 as a product of 1,000 and one other number. As you see, similar question. So what can we do? How can we calculate? So we are using 100,000 first. 100,000 divide by 1000. If you calculate this, what you are gonna get? Only 100, right? So we can write our 100,000 as a product of two numbers. First one is 1000, second one is 100, because this is your solution, this is your answer for first solution. First question, as you see, 100,000 divided by 1000, you are getting 100. So you can write 100,000 as a product of two numbers, 1000 and 100. So we have done. Let's continue with next question. Question 4 is coming now. So write 1 million. So now you are getting it. I hope you are getting it now. So you know what you are going to do. 1 million divided by 1000, you are getting another number, and then you are writing multiple of 1000 and another number. So let's change our color. So 1 million, that's right, 1 million divided by, or over, you can say 1 million over 1000, you are getting also 1000, and you can write 1 million equals 1 million equals 1000 times 1000. So this is our answer. So you know already 1000 times 1000, we are getting 1 million. Easy calculation. As you know, if you divide by 1000, so you are just canceling zeros. One, another zero cancel each other, another zero cancel each other. So 1000 left. 1000 over 1 equals 1000. So when you multiply them, you are just adding zeros. So it's easy way. 1 times 1 is 1. You are writing. And then you are adding all zeros. How many zeros we have here? 3 zeros. And then 3 zero another here. Just when you add them all, you are getting 601 million. All right. So we have done this question also. Let's continue with next question. Okay, now different question, but still easy question for you. And how many multiples of 10 are smaller than 250? What was our definition from beginning of lesson? We said multiples of 5. Remember we said 5, 10, 15, just like that. But now they said multiples of 10. So let's see how many multiples of 10 are smaller than 250. So we can write our numbers. How can we get it? 10 number 1, and then 20, and what else we have? 30, and what else we have? 40. You can just write like this. We have another option. I will share with you that option also. Let's see. You are just writing down 10, 20, 30, 50, and what else we have? 60. What's next? 70, 80, 100, right? No, 90 first. Okay, 90 and 100. So same process. We can write it down with, oops, we can just write it down from 100 to 200, and from 200 to 250. We can write it down. All right, we can carry on and we can write, but we have a very easy way, I will tell you that. So, and then 110, 120, 130, we can just write, but it's a long way. This is long way, just to make sure we are writing down all. So 150, 160, we are writing all multiples of 10. So 170, 180, 190, and what is next number is 200. As you see, we have how many numbers now? When you count 10 here, another 10 this side, and then what is next? 210 and 220, 230, and what else we have? 240 and 250, but 250 we are not writing. Why? Because they said smaller than that. All right, smaller than that. So Easy way, I will tell you now easy way. Easy way like this. 250, they are asking you smaller than 250. So 250 over 10, because we are looking for a multiple of 10. What you are getting? 25. So 25, is this our answer? No. 25 minus 1, you are going to say, because you are removing 250. All right. So you are getting 24. Answer is 24. Even you can check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 10, and then 11, 12, and when you count all 20 and 21, 22, 23, 24. This is easy way. It is short way. You can use this way also, or you can write it down all. It's up to you which one is easy for. But if they ask you 2,500, so are you going to write everything? No, easy way always is much better. You can use this option also. Okay, let's continue with next question. I think similar question. Yeah. Now they said, how many multiples of 250, 250 are smaller than 2,500? So let's write it down, because 250, when you make double 250, you're going to get 500. So 250, 500. Now we are just getting multiples of 250 all, and then 750. And what else we have? Add 250 more, we're getting 1,000. And what else we have? 1,250 and 1,500, 1,500 and 1,750. What is next? 2,000. And then 2,250 is last one. Why? Because you are not writing 2,500, because they're asking you smaller than 2,500. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Our answer is 9. Let's use with our short way. Let's try with that. What we said, 250, sorry, 2,500 divide by 250. What you are getting with easy way, do you remember we said we can cancel zeros for this kind of questions? You cancel zeros, and then 250 over 25, 25 over 25 is 1. You can say 1, and then we have 1 0 here. Answer is 10. Next step, we said minus 1. 10 minus 1, you are getting 9. So we have 9 numbers, 9 multiples of 250 are smaller than 2,500. So this is our solution for this question. Let's continue with next one. I hope you are getting it. So let's try next question. How many numbers smaller than 2,500 are multiples of both 100 and 250? Wow, it's getting complicated. So what we are gonna do, we need some numbers, both, just multiples of 100 and 250. Okay, let's see. Let's write our numbers. Just let's start with hundreds, because we know multiples of hundreds starting with 100. 100 is first one, first number we are writing. 100, is it multiples of 250 also? No, this one is gone. And then another multiple of 100, 200. I'm just carry on with one of these. And then I'm asking, it is multiple of 250 also. It's multiple of other number also. If it is not, just make cross. So 200 also doesn't work. 300, is it gonna work? No. And then what about 400? 400 also will not work. But when you come to 500, will work, people. 500 is multiple of 250 and 100, of course. And then 600. 600 is not multiple of 250. It's gone. And then what is next? 700. Is it multiple of 250? No. And then next one, 800. 800, is it multiple of 250? No. 900 also will not work. But when you come to 1,000, yes, 1,000 is multiple of 250 also. 4 times 250, you are getting 100. And then we just carry on, but we can skip some numbers, because we know 1,100 will not work, 1,200 will not work, 300, 1,300, 400, but 1,500 will work. 1,500 will work. And another option, another one, 1,600, 700, 800, 900 will not work, but 2,000 will work. And then next one, but they said smaller than 2,500. I was going to say 2,500, but 2,500 will not work because they said smaller than that. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers: 500, 1,000, 1,500, and 2,000. We have some easy way for this kind of questions. When you get this number, first multiple, and then you can just carry on with multiple of this number. Okay, because this common multiple, just common multiple. So you can just write 500, and then multiple of 500 is what's that first one? 1,000, 1,500, 2,000. You can carry on like that. Another way, you can use 250, multiple of 250, and then you can ask, is it multiple of 100? Let's use that way also. What we are going to say, multiples of 250 now. Let's write 250 first. 250, is it multiple of 100? No. And what is multiple of next 250 is 500? Is it multiple of 100? Yes. What is next? 750. 750, is it multiple of 100? No. Next one is 1,000. 1,000 is multiple of 100? Yes. And then do you remember we said you can carry on 500, 1,000, or you can carry on like this, fine. And then 1,200, 1,250, sorry, it is not multiple of 100, but 1,500 is multiple of 100. And next one, 1,750, it is much easier, right? Because you are using big number and the multiples of getting less. So 1,750 is not multiple of 100, but 2,000 is multiple of 100. And then 2,250 is not multiple of 100 because we are looking for common multiples of 100 and 250. And next one, 2,500, but we are looking for smaller than that number. And so we have 500, 1,000, 1,500, and 2,000. We are getting our answer just like other solution. We are getting our answer, 4 numbers, and done. Next one, similar question. Now you have experience. How you know you are going to answer now? 2,500. How many numbers smaller than 2,500 are multiples of 250 and 400? We have 3 options for this kind of questions. Number 1, you can write multiples of 250, and then you can check is it multiple of 400, or you can write 400 multiples of 400, and you can check is it multiple of 250 or not. Or another option, you can get common multiple first, and then just multiply all multiples of that number. Let's use this option. Let's write multiples of 400 because these numbers will not take time to write. 400, multiple of 400, first one is 1 times 400 is 400, but it is not multiple of 250, it's gone. And then let's see, times 2, 800. 800 is multiple of 250? No. And then next one, times 3, 2,000, 1,200. Is it multiple of 250? No. Next one, 1,600 is not. So you said there's no numbers. Okay, let's see. Let's carry on. Okay, next one, 2,000. Yes, we found it. 2,000 because when you multiply by 1, 400, by 2, 800, 1,200, 1,600, and 2,000. 2,000 is multiple of 250 and 400. So you can write 2,000. What is next? 2,400. But this is our answer, 2,500. So we don't have to carry on anymore. How many numbers smaller than 2,500 are multiples of 250 and 400? Our answer is 1. Only one number. What's that? 2,000. Or which number they can ask you next time. Which number you can say 2,000. How many numbers? Just 1. So that's our answer. Another option, what was it? We have 2,000. Only 1, so we don't have to use other option. It is fine. We have done this question also. Let's continue with next question. Oh, question is different now. Let's see. Write the next 5 numbers for each. Okay, so just you are gonna check your numbers. What's going on? How they change? Multiple with someone or adding someone, adding any number. So you'll check. So let's see what's going on now. 1, 2, 4, 8. As you see, getting double. So not is it times by 2? Yes, times 2 each. Double. 1 times 2 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. And then 4 times 2, what you are getting? You are getting 8. So from now we are going to write 5 more numbers. 8 times 2, 16. 16 times 2 is 32. And 32 times 2 is 64. 64 times 2 is equal to 128. You can calculate also, you'll see that. And then next one is, what's that? 256. Yes, times by 2, 256. We are getting our next 5 numbers. At least they didn't ask next 10. So we are going to just make double, double, double. So just double. Just try to get rule. What rule we are using for this number, for these numbers? You are using double for this question, 9.1. Just double each and then get next 5. So next question. Let's continue. 3, 6, 12, 24. Okay, let's see what's going on now. Another double. Can you say that? Let's check. 3 times 2. Sometimes double and add something, but now just double also. It's another easy question. 2 times 6, or times 6 if we cannot. Okay, or we can write like this, fine. Times 2. 3 times 2, 6. 6 times 2, 12. 12 times 2, 24. From now, we are going to write next 5. 24 times 2 is equal to 48. And then 48 times 2, it's getting difficult. Huh? 48 times 2 is equal to 96. And then 96 times 2. So let's work on it. Times by 6, we are getting 12. And 12, 2 times 9 is equal to 18, and then 192 we are getting. And the next one, times by 2, 2 times 2 is 4, and 2 times 9 is equal to 18. And then 2 times 1 is 2, and then 1 we are adding, because from 18, just 1 left. So 384. We need one more number. So 2 times 4 is equal to 8. And then 2 times 8 is equal to 16. And 2 times 3 is equal to 6. We have one number. We are just adding from 16 and 768. I hope all correct. I didn't use calculator. So let's see. 48 times 2, 96 times 2, and 192 times 2. Just let's double check. Yeah, it is okay. So we have done this kind of question. Question 9.2 also done. Let's continue with next one. I hope not double anymore. Yeah, is it double? 5 times 2 is 10. 2 times, no, not double anymore. So we should check, we should get all what is our rule for this question. As you see now, multiple of 5 we are getting 5 times, so just adding 5. Now we can say plus 5 for each, 5 multiples of 5. So in the next 5 we are going to get plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. So after 20, so what we have, 25. And then what is next? 30, 35. We're adding 5 for each, and then 40. And next one, last one, 45. As we see, what are we doing? Just we are getting rules. Not only first one, please be careful. Just try your rule for next one, maybe 2, 3 times. As we see, plus 5, is it working? Yes. Another one, plus 5, is it working? Yes. So now after that, we can carry on. Just test your rule. So if it is, for example, I said times 2, yes, it is working for first one. But if I said times 2 for this, 10 times 2, you are getting 20, but 20 is not here. So please check your rule. All right, let's continue with next question. Let's see what they ask. Another question now. Let's see. Can I try with times 2? 2 times 6, 12. 12 times 2 is 24, but it is 18, so it doesn't work. So what can we do now? If I said plus 6, is it gonna work? Let's try plus 6. 6 plus 6, 12, yes, it is working. Plus 6, 12 plus 6 is 12. 12 plus 6 is 18, yes. And then 18 plus 6, 24, yes, it is working. So we can add 6 for each number from now, from 24. So plus 6, you are getting 30, right? And then plus 6, 36. And then plus 6, 42. And then plus 6, 48. And next one, 54. Okay, we have done multiples of 6. 9.4 also done. As you see, we did try times 2, didn't work. But and then we add 6 for each, and then that rule is working. Let's see what else we have for today. Another question. Let's see what's going on now. Getting less, numbers getting less. So what can we say? Divide by 2, is it gonna work? Let's try. Divide by 2. So 1024. If I say 1000 over 2, 500, yes. And 24 over 2 is 12, 512. Okay, first one is working. And second one, mostly you are getting more questions, more numbers, just to check. But now we have just 2, it's 3, always fine. Divide by 2, let's try. 500 divided by 2 is 250. And 12 over 2 is 6. 256. Yes, it is working. So we keep from now we can make divide by 2. 256 over 2. What we are gonna get? So let's try. 250 over 2 is 125. And then 128. We can make it because 3 over 2 is 6. Did you get my point, people? I'm just doing like this. 250 over 2 is equal to 125, because this easy way, 200 over 50, 200 over 2 is 100, 50 over 2 is 250, 25, and then 6 over 2, I'm just writing, right, I'm just thinking, and so 6 over 2 is equal to 3, and then I'm adding these two numbers, and then you are getting 128. I did use same process for this. 1000 over 2 is 500, 24 over 2 is 12, so just easy way for calculation, for dividing. And then next one, same process I did, but from now let's try. So 120 over 2 is easy, right? 120 over 2 is 60, and then 8 over 2 is 4, 64 I can write. From now it's much easy because 6 over 2 is 3, and then 4 over 2 is 2, 32 I can write. And 32 over 2 is equal to 16. And 16 over 2 is 8. I can carry on with 4. Oh, it's just 5. Okay, so it's fine. That's enough. We can carry on, or don't stop me. Let me just carry on till 1. So next 5. 128, 64, 32, 16, and 8. We have done question 10.1. Let's see what else we have for today. Another question, getting less, is it getting half? Yes, it's getting half. Big numbers, but with zeros, it is easy because 64,000 over 2, but we should try our rules. 64,000 over 2, 32,000. Yes, it is working. Over 2, is it working? Yes. Don't look zeros, just work with 64, 32, 16, and next one is 8. You can carry on. So, as you see, we have rule with divide by 2. 8,000 divided by 2, what's that? 4,000. We are going to write next 5 numbers. 4,000 over 2 is equal to 2,000. And then, oh, that's right, nice. And then 2000 over 2 is equal to 1000. 1000 over 2 is equal to 500. One more number we are writing, 250. 500 divided by 2. And then you are getting 250. Next 5 numbers, done. Let's continue with next question. Okay, rounding off, all right. Rounding off with 5, 10, and 100 and 1000. So we have some rules. You can write it down. Today, long video. I should separate these two topics, but it's fine. I have done already. We can carry on with you. So to round off to nearest just 5, we round numbers. What rule we are using? That end in 1, 2, or 6, 7. So down to closed multiple 5. So we are just using, but this 1, 6, 7, we should just double check. Okay, we are gonna carry on. Only 1 and 2. 1 and 2. So just close to multiple of, okay, 1 minute. We should just check. All right, let's continue. It's gonna be long video, but it's fine. So that end in 1 or 2 or 6 or 7 down to the closest multiple of 5. Maybe 0, maybe 5, but for example, okay, examples coming. So we round numbers that end in 3 or 4 or 8 or 9 up to closest multiple of 5. So let's see our examples for this. So 512, with examples you will get it, but please try first and then you can carry on. So 512, we are gonna round to nearest 5, just round with 5. So this number 2, what is our multiples just for 512? As you know, we have 515 and 510, right? So we have 2 numbers for each. Okay, just write multiples before and after this number. And then 2 is close to 15, close to 5, or close to 0. So it is close to 0 because of 510 you can write. I hope you are getting it. So before 87, what's our multiple for 5? As you know, 85. And after 87, what we have? 90. So 7, as you see, 7 is close to just 87. 87 is close to 90 or close to 85. So you can just check. It is close to 85. We can just check our rules one more time.